Welcome to the skateboard arena. Preparing to enter training session.
Challenger approaching.
Training session is complete. You will now proceed to enter the first level. Entering first stage. Good luck. Level complete.
Let's get a good stretch. The key is to focus on your balance. Stretch those shoulders. That's it. Feel the burn. Let's step up the intensity. When exerting yourself, remember to keep breathing. Feel the burn in your thighs. How about some deep breathing? Deep breathing.
The stretching session is now complete. Preparing to enter the final stage.
Let's get fired up.
Congratulations, you failed.
I shouldn't do that. I should stop doing that. Why is my camera not changing? Change camera. Ah! I said it's the wrong camera. I changed. Oh no, I did the thing wrong. Hang on. This is supposed to be. Oh. Meow. There. I did the wrong camera. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't look at that. don't look at that. Oh, dear. Hello. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Happy Monday. It's Monday. No, you didn't see anything. Music.
Dude, guess what I used
Oh,
to
shut up.
do?
Which I don't know. This one just fine. Hello. My weekend was recovering from my throat, which I will be honest, I have no clue how that happened. I just kind of started having a tickly cough. Maybe it was like a leftover of COVID. I don't know. Because it was like COVID happened, and then I recovered, and then I got a tickly cough. And it was more specifically my throat than like my chest. I don't know what was going on. I think it might have been like an allergic reaction to something or something like that. Why is that so aggressive now? Something in the recent update has like changed that so that it's like really aggressive. Post-COVID symptoms, I guess, maybe? Maybe like secondary COVID? I don't know. I started taking antihistamines again though because fuck it. I was getting so annoyed by like my nose being annoying. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just do the whole shebang. The Wii U. I literally played this game Friday. And I was like, why is the screen so dirty? There is something about the Wii U gamepad. It just attracts mess. I literally cleaned this screen with a cloth on Friday, and then I picked it up again and it was dirty. This was a common problem with the Wii U. You leave the gamepad anywhere. It's a good way of making sure that there's no dust in your room. Like, it pretty much attracts all the dust to the screen, so you can just be like, just put it in a corner and all the dust will go into that corner. Due to blowjob, fair. Yeah, I didn't have one of those on the weekend, so I can definitely say that's not what caused it. At least not to my awareness. I'd be a bit concerned if someone came into my room and gave me a sore throat that way. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, I did a lot of Picross on the weekend. I was playing more of that Squeak Picross game. I love it. I love it so much. There's so many cute pictures of rats. I'm learning how to be better at Picross. It's great. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And it's just very cute. I love it. I love it. Everyone should buy it. It's called Squeak Ross. I don't have much else that happened. I was mostly just dealing with the cough thing, so I didn't get much drawing done. But I did today. I did get some drawing done today. I had weird dreams last night. They were kind of all over the place. I had a lot of dreams. I didn't really have, like, a good sleep last night. I, like, went to bed at, like, 11 p.m. feeling very tired. Woke up at, like, 3 a.m. and then couldn't get to bed for, like, another hour. And then it was basically just, like, sleep for an hour, be awake for a little bit. Sleep for an hour, be awake for a little bit. Wasn't fun. Wouldn't recommend. Anyway, let's play video games. I need to move my... I need to move my screens over. Ah, where am I? Where'd I go? Ah. Why am I over here? I'm supposed to be over here. I'm supposed to be over there. Oh. Man, I fucking hate. I can never get the camera pan in the right place. Right. I think that's the right mode. Hang on. Scenery mode. That might be it. We did the first dungeon. Finally. I say finally. It's not really been... We've only done 2 streams. But the problem with this game is that the intro was really long. So the first stream of this game was basically all intro, which was a little bit annoying. But we did the first dungeon, we got the first fused piece, and now we are in the second area of Twilight, Elden. And we have to lift this Twilight away from this world. Oh, that's right, you gotta follow the piss line. We can follow the scent of the children, which is apparently piss-colored. It's the thing with this game is it's like, oh, you can fight as a wolf like you do as a human, but even just one bite causes the enemy to flinch for like way too long. So it's just not very effective. It's not as effective as hitting them with a sword. To be fair, they're afraid. To be fair, yeah. They definitely probably pissed themselves at some point. I think it was Colin. The music in the Twilight areas is always strange. I always wondered if it was like another song played backwards. But then they did that with Skyward Sword theme, so probably not. It's probably just designed to be weird. I don't... I was like, as a teenager, I was like, I bet there's some sort of hidden... There's a hidden song within it, you know? It's just distorted and weird and going backwards or something. Also, I realized today by seeing a post on Blue Sky, the name Kakariko Village appears in quite a few Zelda games. Only today, because of what I saw on Blue Sky, did I realize that Kakariko is supposed to be the onomatopoeia for a rooster going cock-a-doodle-doo, you know? Because in a lot of other countries, that onomatopoeia is basically Kakariko. And I never knew that. Never connected the dots. Hiya, Callus. How you doing? Hi, Victor. Hi, Flan. Hi, Demon. Welcome in. Oh, no. A gate. Huh. What are they doing here? There. This is a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in or out? That'll be worth our while to dig in. Oh, big boys. Big boys with the tentacle. Kakariko Village. This game's Kakariko is kind of cool. It's very like Western themed. Scream. Bam. It's the spirit. To the hero who was transformed into a blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. Over here. Help me. I am a spirit of light. Hero chosen by the gods. Look for my light. Gather the light stolen by the shadows into this. The vessel of light. The insects of darkness, they are the form taken by the evil that attaches itself to my scattered light. In this shadowy twilight, the shadow insects are invisible, much as the people from your light world are. With the last of my power, let me mark your map with the locations of the tears that are turned into shadow insects. The darkness now hunts you. Hi, Cosna. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, so I was correct in remembering that the HD version of this game, it reduces the total amount of insects that you need to kill. And it also, but like, not in any way that breaks the flow of the game. It just means that there's less to accidentally miss along the way, I think. Cripes. How the heck am I supposed to babysit someone else's little brats when I ought to be saving myself? Hi. Hi. The children are in there. The piss cloud says so. Oh. Hey, you can climb up here. Oh. Easily breakable. Eh. The children. Cripes, I don't see those black brutes anywhere. They gotta be hiding somewhere, waiting for their helpless little prey to come out. Then they'll feast. We are safe as long as we remain here, child. Be at ease. Oh yeah? I wonder if the monsters out there agree with you. They sure didn't seem impressed by my bombs. How long do you think we can hold this sanctuary against beasts that strong, huh? Once they attack, it's over. Remember the lady from the general store? Just one of those things attacked her, and a whole gang from town went to save her. and what happened. She was literally saying this in front of a baby. She was already gone, and there were 2 monsters waiting. You connecting the dots? That means that if we get attacked by them, then we'll be... Barnes. What an asshole. Look, Renato, all I mean to say is that it's risky here too. Ain't you got some place we can hide? There is a cellar. What? You've got a cellar? Where's the entrance, man? The entrance to the cellar is designed to open when all of the candles have been lit. I would not do that. When Father instructed me to secure the cellar, I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. It'll be okay. Beef is coming to save us all. I could feel it. Aww. These kids knew you'd come to save them. What a hero. How sad to be right in front of someone and not be noticed at all. You're chosen by the gods, and only that keeps you from turning into a spirit, or worse, into a dark monster when you enter Twilight. No one knows what you've done. You may be doomed to toil in obscurity forever. You're the type to worry about everything, I can tell. But don't fret over Princess Zelda. She chose this state of affairs after all. Anyway, what's with having to light candles to get to the basement? Not very subtle, is it? So, what are you gonna do now, my lonely little hero? As things are now, it is likely safest for us to remain here. Seems everyone's trying to pull a fast one these days. I don't have a clue who this beef fella is, but I've got to say, I ain't overly confident he's gonna come save this village. I will do it! The power of beef will save us all. Pick up the stick and make it float. What sorcery is this? The entrance to the cellar opening on its own. Could those beasts have engineered this? Even this? Oh! Whee! His little face as he fell down. Oh, Jesus. What's that? Is that Uku? That is Uku. Fucking creepy little shit. How about that? Looks like you can climb the scaffolding. Oh, it's the graveyard. Oh, I can push. Nope, I can't. What about this way? Oh, money! Free money. Nope. Nothing. Why is that always... It's always a thing in Zelda games, pushing gravestones. Link never has any respect. Nope. Wait, why do... I guess it's more than one way up there. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Big bastard. Let's go this way. Oh, she's one stuck sliding. Hello, a callus as well. Under the box. Get done with your errand and let's get out of here. Wouldn't exactly call it an errand. We both need to do this. Dead end ahead. Eldin management. Get it? Because the province is called Eldin, and so they called it the Eld Inn. I never knew that. I never read that sign. Meow indeed. Stick. Oh. Evil bokoblins. Twilight bokoblins? Twiblins? That's a lot of balls. That looks like something that can be pushed. Nope. Why am I here? There was only the one... I guess there might have been... You know what? Before the hate in the original, there's probably more bugs up there. But I still need to find a way out. Like, this looks like it would lead somewhere, but it doesn't. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. I'm assuming I must have to go out the way I came in then. That's probably up here. Oh, over there. I see. I am stupid. I'm stupid, everyone. Yeah, baby, brain. Yes, smooth brain. All the pit cross has melted my brain, and it has become smoother than normal. Hi, Zwoosh. Give you for being a himbo? I didn't say himbo. Is that so stupid that you can be non-himbo? I want to kill this thing over there. Hyrule Field, Death Mountain, Thoroughfare. Oh, the Thoroughfare. That should have broken that. The only minimum time required for Himbo is smart enough to breathe and not drown in the bathroom sink. I accidentally dropped my toothbrush in the toilet the other day. I went to pick it up, and I fumbled picking it up, and I flipped it somehow while trying to catch it, and it went plop straight in the toilet. And so I had to go out and buy a new one. Oh. Just an agility fail. You rinsed it and off and put it back. Yeah, and then I kept using it, of course. No. I like literally I didn't have any gloves, so I just picked up the end of it, threw it in the bin, and then immediately washed my hands. Danger, keep out, Barnes. They're all in the fire. This won't go wrong at all. Stop targeting them. I want to change the camera. Actually, I forget. This version has analog camera controls. I forget about that. I'm so used to this like era of Zelda games only having Z targeting to control the camera. What did you do? Sorry, but as romantic as this is, I'm not gonna stay here with you. I'm getting out. Whoopsies. At least it killed the bugs. I suppose there's any nicer way to hunt these things, huh? Well, you had to sacrifice someone's house to find Tears of Light, but that's how the cookie crumbles, right? No more bugs in this area. I see a treasure chest. Oh. Ah, Wolf Link takes no fall damage. Interesting. Hi, Alex. How you doing? Looks like the path's impassable, but I can get you up it if you want to go. The goron! Oh, why do I have to stand guard? The ladder is destroyed, so it is not like any humans will come up. And what is it what is with the elders? If we have a problem the humans can help with, we should ask. It is better than suffering for the sake of pride. They got those GameCube logo nipples. That's how I always thought of them. Ugh. Yeah, the rock nipples. But they specifically have, like, a 3D cube shape in the center of them. The game way louder than Nova. Let me... I could have just sat up a little bit. I was kind of like leaning in my chair. Whoops. You mean you don't have square nipples? I can't say I do have square nipples, no. I can also turn the game down, if that helps. Oh, we get our first howling statue. I like the music in this game. Fuck that up. I will turn it down a smidge. Doggo. I always wanted to, like, look. I want to, like, move the camera here, but I can't. Doesn't let me. Also, what the fuck is Death Mountain? Look at that. What volcano? Is it like an orb? I don't understand it. I never understood Death Mountain in this game. It's almost like it's fixed, I know. Like, what is that? Why does the volcano have a big orb at the top of it? I don't get it. It's like some sort of weird Final Fantasy thing. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. That is... Oh, it's, Ordon. Okay. How did that not... There we go. Eh. Wizard staff has a knob on the end. Volcane orb. Played into the transforming wolfman with a gremlin princess from a realm of darkness that saw the volcano is a bit weird. Well, it's just the design of it. I mean, I can't see it from here. I just don't... I could never logically get my head around it. Ooh, that's not supposed to happen. Oh. Love a bit of camera issues. Ow. Like, look at that. Look at that. What is that? Why does it have wings? First article I found was Reddit. What's the deal with Death Mountain looking like Satan's cabbage? Yeah, that's a good way of summarizing it. Like, what is... I just... Because it also looks like we're in the center of the volcano part here, but we're not, I guess? It's... Because, like... It's like an orb of lava encased in, like... winged stones. I don't know. I can't help but question it just because it's so... I know there's a lot of weird stuff in this game, but it's really out of place, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's Big Goron back for revenge. Well, he's melting. Someone theorizes it's a meteor that is permanently molten hot. Maybe. I think it's just they wanted to have a weird design, and they were like, oh yeah, that looks weird. Let's use that. And then they probably didn't really think much more than that. Everyone wanted Twilight Princess to be not Wind Waker visually. And I think even Nintendo was like, shit, we gotta make it like really, really not Wind Waker. And part of that was incorporating the weird cabbage as Death Mountain. Oh, Jesus. I just remember that being like the prevailing thing in the design of Twilight Princess. The core principle was just not Wind Waker. Which is a shame, because I think Wind Waker's great. But I think we had this conversation last stream. It would be nice to see a little bit. It would be nice to see them step away from the cel-shaded stuff, because they've been doing it for a while now. And I would like to see them experiment with different things. But that's probably not going to happen because Miyamoto doesn't like change. They took me out of the way because they think I'm useless? Oh. Ow. The moon crashed into the the moon did crash. That must be what it is. Nah, that couldn't be what it is, because the moon destroys everything if it crashes. Also, it's a different dimension. Oh, hot. Another fumarole. Fumarole? And once again, it is in the worst possible place. Suppose this path is impassable for now. That's the second time they've used that. Midna just said the path is impassable. And that Goron just said the path is impassable. They need to hire different writers. The writers' common phrases are showing. It's like me when I try to write my comics and everyone basically just talks like me. Take shelter. You ever seen a moon like Majora's Mask? I've seen moons like the moon in Majora's Mask, yes. In the game. The path is impassable. Path may be impassable then. Yeah. Most painful thing I've ever done is write in another accent. J.K. Rowling loved to do that shit. And it made her writing even more, like, incomprehensible than normal. We are Link again. Oh, I was just starting to have fun. Don't forget that fused shadow. See you later. Orb. Bird. Oh yeah, the weird owl. My name is Eldon. I am one of the light spirits of something that I accidentally skipped. Oh, great hero chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. I just don't understand it. I just don't... But already those grounds have been defiled, draped in shadow and seeded with evil. You must go to those sacred grounds and cleanse them. I feel like the game's too quiet now. Oh, that's it. That's all you have to say. Okay. That's the trick. You gotta pull back from going over the top, but at the same time you gotta keep up the slang grammar enough to make it believable. Oh. Yeah, Weird Al. I love it when I get seeded with evil. Hi, Rusty. How you doing? Babe! Get fucked. See, Beth, I told you beef would save us. You are the one from Ordon whom these children spoke of. We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. And this... This is my daughter, Luda. The beasts took us and left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. Well, they just left them to die, jeez. At first, I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordona province. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden, everyone was captured, and then, until now, it's been like... a nightmare. Fucking baby says that. Yeah, it was like a terrible dream and we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. The village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. Dark beast attack, but even worse was the sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. Stop focusing on it, it's weird. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes. Even now, they refuse to permit us entry into their minds. It strains the limits of belief to think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. Makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee this village before the more nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try to coax the Gorons back from their recent change of heart. Really does look like a cabbage, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's weird. They're all just like, you'll fix it. I don't want to leave all these people just to save ourselves. Come on, Beef, can't you do something? Isn't there some way to make up with the Gorons? You'd think someone could go to the mines and do something. Do not know what is in the Goron minds, but surely they will soon come to understand it and right what is wrong. Do not concern yourself with me, my son. You must flee this place as quickly as you can. Beef. Trying to go near the mines is very dangerous. I will be very sad to be separated from Colin and the others, but I know they must go. Please return them safely to their parents. Okay. Come on then, children. Off we go. Back to the village. Ah! It's so aggressive. Oh, it broke my spine. I don't actually remember. Are we just supposed to go talk to the Gorons, I think? I remember really liking the music for Kakariko in this game as well. Because it's like... I love that it's like reminiscent of the original Kakariko theme, but with an entirely different spin on it. I guess bombs will help. Literally a sign that almost says the word bomb. Squeaky. Squeaky. Oh, hello. That was the loudest ant in the world. That's clever branding, yeah. Well, now that I know that there's ants here, golden ants, I need to look for the other one. This is how my brain works. I can't bring my sword out here. I can't roll either. Wait, how did they board that up so quickly? What the fuck? I'll find it later. There he is. Hi, friend. Ah, no humans allowed. These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The elder said no humans may pass. Oh no, it's impassable. I'm gonna sneeze. You. Okay. A human strength is nothing compared to a Goron's. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you. He's wearing a nappy. Is that just a real picture of mountains? Oh, I kind of miss this era. I miss this era of just using, like, real-ass photos as the, like, skybox. It was a sneeze. Nice sneeze. Oh, hello. Ah, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Beef. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who was able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please go to him, and while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please return to Ordon and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Yeah, that's probably seems best. Can I buy bombs yet? Do Sukhoi time? Does that mean backtracking time? Or does it mean sumo? Cripes, my storehouse, my powder, what happened? Them foul beasts, curse them all. Yeah, the foul beasts did it. I've never done that before. How did he know? Where did the water come from? Means you'll see when you get there time. Huh? Dude here reminds me of Ned Flanders. Yeah, but Ned Flanders wouldn't be an asshole like him. I guess visually he's kind of like Ned Flanders. He reminds me of, and I've never watched this, but just visually, he makes me think of like a character from Hank Hill. But I've never actually watched Hank Hill, so. Well, it's not even called Hank Hill. What's it fucking called? King of the West. Something King. King of the Hill, that's it. Why is it called King of the Hill? You know, I never actually questioned that. Like, I know what King of the Hill is in terms of video game stuff, but why is the show called King of the Hill? Because Hank Hill? Oh, he's the king of his family. Oh. I thought it was something like some sort of territory thing. I wonder how that decision went. Like, did they come up with the name King of the Hill and then created it based on that? Or did they come up with the creation first and then were like, fuck, we need to think of a name? Well, let's call him Hank Hill and he's the king of his family. Ow. Oh. Epona! Epona grew some things. Oh, she's not happy. I got her. Epona, sorry, Zwoosh is not happy. I know King of the Hill getting rebooted in the protest using the slogan "No More Kings." It's true. Only one king. Titles usually come after things get conceptualized. Yeah, usually. You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. I really want to find this other ant now. But it might be at a place I can't even get to yet, so I'm just gonna carry on. Bum ba da 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 da. Na 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 na. Oh, it's so green now. Oh, Mr. Beef, wait. Greetings, Mr. Beef. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Uku. Oh, God. My business is concluded. Onward to mail. Ooh, I was so happy to see you the other day. I really had fun. I was also so happy to see my son's face again. So happy. I'd like you to know we will be heading to another location soon. If you continue on your travels, chances are that we'll meet again. My son and I are certainly looking forward to seeing you again. Take care of yourself, Uku. Oh, I just see another golden thing. A pill bug. You mean a woodlouse? This is the PAL version. It'll be called woodlouse. Bird. Bird. I love that you can actually just hit them from the horse in this game. No, get off the horse. Oh. Okay. Oh, right in the cock. How did you do the spinning attack while riding on a horse? That is a really good point, actually. How did he do that? Oh, he kind of like... He like brings it over his head. I see how he did it. Yeah, he like swings it around his head. It's like, it's not... It would be hard to make that a powerful attack, but like, I can see how they did it, at least. Bug. Bug on tree. No. The fuck? Oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. A reward! I knew it. Is that a bug? No. It's probably like underneath a rock or something, though. You know, she's hard to control. Oh, I guess no, I can't teleport. No, I'm not a wolf. Get wrecked. Man, I miss having Hyrule Field themes. If only I had the weird chicken alien thing, yeah. I like that there's like loads of areas that you can ride Epona in this game. Sorry, Zwoosh in this game. Because like, Ocarina of Time was just like, oh, you can only ride her in like Hyrule Field and Gerudo Valley, that's it. But this game was like, nah, fuck it, you can ride her like basically anywhere. Yeah, I do want to go this way. One day you'll get it right. You can technically ride anywhere in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. No, but I mean, like, before this. Before this game, you didn't really have the ability to ride her anywhere. This was kind of like the first one to give you a little bit more... Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna... She's having a bit of trouble. It's like the fucking Austin Powers scene. So there should be a dog. There he is. We meet again. You have a little more of the look of a hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? I do. Very well, but before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the ending blow. Now then, come at me. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind. No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, you must use ZR to thrust your shield against the defenses of your enemy, causing the fiend to recoil. ZL to lock onto me, then try it. You have learned much, so I am sure you can see the moment when you can do a shield attack. Excellent. Open a hole in your enemy's defenses and use your sword to strike without hesitation. The shield attack I have just taught you can also be used to repel an enemy's projectile attack. Would you practice? Then repel my magical attack with your shield attack. Perfect. When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done. You have learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. But I have 5 more secrets to teach you, in time. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all of the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage, and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. like the theory that he was a past Link. Yeah, that is the theory, is that he's the one from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Because he does mention it when you've done all of the when you've done all of his training stuff. He mentions that he was a previous hero, so it does fit. Don't even need a bug net anymore? No, you don't. Beef! The children are alive? What? They're alive? This is fantastic. Truly fantastic. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Beef. What's that? The children? Oh, so they're in Kakariko Village. Thank goodness, they're all still alive. I was worried sick. Oh, finally I can get back to work in peace. Beef, do you need something? You should take a look around here and see if there's anything you need. I need the cat. Give me the cat. That cat has been, like, slurping that milk for, like, the last week. They literally have just been sitting around waiting for the children to turn up, yeah. Yo, Beef. What's the latest? Have you gotten any clue about where our tykes might be? They're in Kakariko. Boy, that's a fine fix. We're gonna have to tell the mayor about that right away. Alright, you are useless. Yeah, it is kind of weird that they're just, like, sitting around doing nothing. The only person in the village that knows how to use a sword is the guy from the intro. And he's incapacitated. So I guess they're just like, well, may as well do nothing. The children, they're alive? Oh, thank heavens. I'd almost given up hope for them. Thank you so much for coming to tell me, Beef. Doggy. No worries, Whoosh. Regananan. Oh, Colin. Colin is alive? Oh, the children are all safe. Oh, how wonderful. I'm so glad I kept the faith. My thanks to you, Beef, from the bottom of my heart. Have you told everyone else yet? You must tell them all. Yo, where's your husband, though? I'm so happy that everyone is safe. And you've really grown to become an impressive swordsman over time. I wish I could tell my husband as well. The moment his wounds healed, he left to find those young... Okay, so he was doing something. Hopefully he will stop by Kakariko Village. Beef! Oh, it is you, Beef. You're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Come, quick inside. Come, quickly. Come quickly. I see. So the young'uns are in Kakariko Village. Well, that's good. Renado's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. Ugh. So, don't keep you waiting, lad. Tell me of my little girl. Ilya is with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. But Beef, I guess I need to think of all 5 of those poor kids. Not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. What's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain? I see. So Renado told you that... Well, it's true. I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earned their trust, with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but you must promise me that you will absolutely, positively, will not disclose it to anyone. No. I see. Well, you understand I can't teach the secret to a fella who won't protect it. It's a crying shame. Is it anything to do with this sumo ring that you have down here? Damn. The Way of the Sumo Part 3. Oh, wait. Hang on. The Way of Sumo Part 1. Grab opponents with A and push them out of the ring. This is the only path to victory. Way of Sumo Part 2. Grasping Victory. Alpha Rule. Beat your foe's open hands by grabbing with A. If he grabs sidestep with left stick, punish a sidestep with an open palm with B. Raise and stomp your foot to show off your manliness. I don't think I've ever actually, like, explored his house. You think your answer to my question, lad? If you give me your word that you ain't gonna divulge it, I'll teach you the secret to defeating the Gorons. Like, say, Renado, for example. You wouldn't tell him, would you? Can you give me your word? Good. Alright then. Absolutely no one. Why is he looking at me like that? Come this way. Beef, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping, charging goats. You want to hear more? No. Nice legs. Gotta throw salt on the ring, though. Stick bug. Easy. Booty. Link has nipples! Nipples confirmed! Seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you were fighting one of the Gorons. Wait, I'm drinking. Wait, I'm drinking. No, I'm not ready. Ah! You can't pause it, apparently. Fucking hell, this guy. I don't understand. Yeah, I know there are no weight divisions. No, I wasn't ready. It's basically rock paper scissors in this game. Jesus. How is that fair? It's just random. It's literally just RNG. It's just luck. If it's random, is that not the definition of fair? No. No. It has to be skill-based. Then it's fair. It's not fair for a video game. You've gotten a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone, Beef. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. Nah, the secret to beating the Gorons is locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad. Da, 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 da. Here we got some boots. Man, the design on this is great. You'll become so heavy, not even a Goron will be able to move you. You can probably tell, those boots are made of iron, lad. Whoever wears them won't easily be pushed around, not even by a Goron. If you're fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear those boots. Let's be square though, lad. You can't ever tell anyone about those boots, especially Renato. Boots. Hi, Fizzy J. How you doing? The Dark Souls of Zelda sumo. I need to take a quick bio break, so I will leave you with the clucking of that chicken as I be right back. I am back. Oh. Chicken. Ah! Why? 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 I'm pretty sure we can get a heart piece here. Beef. I don't know why this one, I mean, I guess he's part of the village. He doesn't even have any kids. No fooling, the tots are safe. And on top of that, they're all in Kakariko village. Oh, shucks. You don't need to worry about that now. You're incredible, bud. I can already see everybody's smiling faces. No, he does not have kids. But he is worried about them regardless. Wait, what the fuck was that in the... Who the fuck is that? Is that a monkey? What is that? Oh, it's the postman. We can just let the goats eat a messy looking letter like this. What the fuck is he doing here? I guess he does just kind of show up in random places. No, I'll just use grass, yeah. Brought Epona, huh? Well, how's about it? Want to round them goats up for the first time in a dog's age? Bet these scamps are sure happy to see you. Yeah, I'm sure they love it when I, like, whoop at them and scare them into the shed. Bro, you're going the wrong way. Way to ride, Beef. That wrapped up in just 46. Thanks to you, I wrapped things up in my early today. Hey, as promised, here's a little healthy gift for you all. Good luck out there, bud. Yeah! Finally. Took 5 pieces to get an extra heart. Can you imagine riding Epona while wearing the iron boots? Poor Epona's spine would just be like... I mean, didn't knights ride horses? Yeah, but like, it seems that specifically the iron boots in the Zelda games are always like super mega heavy to the point where they can't even like look, as soon as I put them on, like so heavy that you can't even walk properly, and that you sink to the bottom of water. just that strong. Fair. It's like diver's boots, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I fucking love this music. Wait, that's the wrong way. That's the way you go in the Wii version. If you're wondering why I skipped that bug, it's because I've already got it. I just heard the bug. I need to go back and get it. There it is. Whoa. Dum 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 dum. Oh, cutscene. That's not me. Oh man, these poor kids can't catch a break. It's like the same guy that kidnapped them before. What a weak push as well. It is quite dark, yeah. It's just kind of why I wish that they would go back to these style of storytellings for future Zeldas. Because I miss the creativity that they had with these kinds of, like, scenes and everything. And events happening. It makes you feel like you're part of the story rather than the story's already happened and you just need to defeat the thing. Wasn't even implemented well in Tears of the Kingdom, no. I'm just going to hydrate. Yeah, because the problem is that Breath of the Wild was like, oh, you don't know what the memory's going to be until you watch it, so it's always going to be out of order. But then Tears of the Kingdom was like, there is an order to look at these in, but if you want to look at them all in order, you're basically just going to have to go woo, 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 woo. If you happen to come across a geoglyph while you're adventuring, but it's not the next one in the order, then it's like, oh, well, then I guess I'll just come back here later, you know? I think it worked for the vibe. It did work for the vibe, yeah. Definitely for, like, the you can do anything in any order kind of thing. on. It is fucking dark now that I'm looking at it. Literally just got the child on a pole. Oh my god. There's so many of them, Jesus. No, I can't. In general would benefit from less Demon King Secret Stone because everything else was weak. Yeah. Zaxion. Mwah. Around. His face. So derpy. Well, that was like a memorable moment. I'm pretty sure that was like one of the things that they had in like the early trailer. So they were like, oh, we need to make this like a big moment. Is everyone okay? Good. Beth, I'm sorry, you know, for shoving you. Are you mad? I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I needed to be stronger. Like you, Beef. Jesus, what a thing to say to your child. Jesus. He wasn't talking about strength, like lifting stuff. He was talking about being brave. Beef, you saved me, didn't you? You can do anything. You can do something to help the Gorons in the mine too, can't you, Beef? Someone saved me. They could do anything to me too. I see. Oh, they don't really... I guess they do nothing with this room when there's not monsters outside. Oh, excuse me. Can't believe Colin. I mean, that was a really brave thing for him to do, huh? Especially since he's such a weakling. He is gonna be alright, right? He's more brave than anything you fucking did. You ran away. And Mallow, he hasn't even come by to say, get well soon. What's he thinking? He said he was gonna get started, and he hasn't come out of that closed-up shop since. Beef, could you talk some sense into that kid? Oh boy, here it goes. Oh. Huh? Hey. You can look at stuff, but don't you dare just take things. That's my valuable merchandise. You want it, you pay for it. I decided to take on this unmanned shop. Buy something. It helps the whole village when you do. Yeah, but did you probably just stole all this stuff anyway, didn't you? We can get a Hylian shield, though. Maybe I can't become a hero, but I figure I can help people out with heroic business deals. You'd better work hard, too. This baby's smarter than any of the other children. Boss baby. Nah, the song comes later in Hyrule Castle, Hyrule Town. Crazy little Mallow. He went into the shop and now he's up to something in there. He said he needed... Can I get bombs yet? Or do I think I need to get... I get bombs from the dungeon, don't I? Right? Or do I buy them before I go up? I don't remember how bombs work in this game. Because there are some where it's just like you just buy them, like in Majora's Mask. Oh, look, here he is again. I dropped a letter into the hot spring and now I can't read it. Gotta blow this thing dry. Something, something, blow me dry. Well, you light a fuse and then run, and once the fuse is burned out, they explode. That's how bombs work. Yeah, that is how they work. Thank you. Do not worry, he merely sleeps. So long as he continues to rest, he shall eventually open his eyes. And these two are doing a fine job of nursing him back to health.
Hey.
You two, be calm in here. Gee, they wouldn't even do it. They were just sitting. They were just watching him, and he's just like, be calm. Fucking hell. Scared the shit out of them. Just leave Colin to me. You'll see, Beef. Oh, okay, yeah, that is a little bit... That's not the best way of... What is she doing? I will make him all better while you're up on the Goron's mountain. Smothering his face in the background, yeah. I don't think drying the letter would help if it's unreadable. Yeah, as soon as you talk to one of them, the other one just smothers him with a cloth. Are you gonna go see the Goron's, Beef? I'm sorry you have to do this task for us. I'll be here with Colin, so please, do not worry about him. Why are they, like, smothering him in secret? It's supposed to be a damp towel or something, yeah. I don't know. It's just, it is something a child would do to assume that they're helping. Okay, if this guy doesn't sell us bombs now, then I'm going to assume we do not get them until later. He's not even here. Oh. Hey, no, it's you. Yeah, so I've been thinking about getting things sorted out so I can go ahead and reopen my shop. Thing is, I can't get the materials I need from the gorons anymore. Man, I ain't got a clue what to do. Okay, so yeah, we need to do the thing. Bum bum. Small child, sell me explosives. Well, it's always funny that the thing is, the problem is never that you can't buy bombs in a Zelda game. It's that you have to have a bomb bag first. That's the issue. Don't say you have a bomb bag at an airport. Oh, I need to wear the iron boots. Oh, you are back again, human. You will never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force. Oh. Oh, can I get past him? I can get past him! What the fuck? That's not fair! What? Uh-oh. That didn't work out well. I love how they organically introduced this gimmick. Yeah, they did. That's called good game design. Safe, sane, and consensual explosive storage methodology. Yeah. The noises. Oh, I can use bird. Bird. Because it's in the shape of a bird, get it? Bird, 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 bird. Now the problem is that you have to fucking call it down every single fucking time. I mean, I guess I could just run through. Oh, okay, I can skip that. See, if they wanted... This is bad game design. The good game design would be having the bird come back to you until you don't need it anymore. And then you don't call it back. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think I can get the other one because he's like around the corner. No, please, explain more. No. No. No, I will not. Oh. Disgusting. Oh, same camera problem. I would love, actually. I'm gonna check that. So, the backgrounds for this area are just like photos from IRL. And I'm like, because you're not supposed to be able to see the absolute bottom of it, I would love if there was just like a car there. Like if they were like, well, this is technically hidden. Or like a car, or just like a normal ass like modern building. I would love to be able to inspect that properly, but... Nope. Oh, Jesus. Now we're really gonna get you. Whoa. Ow. Ow. Squeezed out a turd. Whoa, this looks dangerous. Is this a traditional Death Mountain welcome? Nope. Wait, can I? Nope. I don't know why I thought wearing the iron boots would help me push it, but... The slab. Cannot move the slab. Oh no! Oh! Actually, looks nice down there. They have a store. There have been few sumo matches lately. Talk about boring, brother. I suppose it is because young gorons these days have no interest in old arts like sumo. And former powerhouse Goron is an elder. There is not much we can do, brother. Hey! Greetings, brother. Pick up your hot spring souvenirs right here. Nope. A lovely onsen. Look at them all, just chilling. Sitting in a hot spring warms up your body and soul and gradually fills you up with energy, brother. Even Gorons need to cleanse their spirits once in a while. This is me in a sauna. Sitting in an open air bath. I would love to. I would fucking... That is like one of my dream goals, is to like visit an onsen. That is like a dream. Sitting in an open air bath at night is the best, brother. I could spend countless hours here looking at the stars. And it has to be at nighttime as well. Like, same. If I could just chill in an onsen under the stars, I could die happy. I want my spirit filled, yeah. I'm gay? Oh, welcome. Nice and hot, just like I like it. What? What is a human doing here? I thought the elders told us not to let humans near the mountain, but I suppose it is no business of mine. Come into the hot spring and refresh yourself, brother. Right. Yep. What? Gay? I remember now how you're supposed to deal with them. A little detail as well that I really like is just the fact that, like, your hat goes flying in directions. Two in a row? That's not fair. Vibing in an onsen with several huge men. Yeah. The dream. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put these on now because I remember you have to do the sumo thing, and like if you don't put them on now, you basically get forced into doing it without them on. The fucking noise. Hey. Enough. Oh, there he is. Droopy nipple. Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed, unless... I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Why are his tits so old? Only his tits. His face is kind of old, too. Like, that's a lot of wrinkles on the face. I'm surprised his, like, ankle didn't go through his own leg then. Slap. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them? You have seen it, I would bet. The mountain erupting without pause. When the mountain began to rage, all four of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes, transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Davos. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I, Goron, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid.
Hey!
You two. Let the young warrior pass. Mines are full of traps, all placed to protect the treasure from thieves. And worse than traps, since the eruptions began, foul creatures of all shapes have settled into every corner of the mines. Getting to the Patriarch's location will not be easy. I would prepare your blade, young warrior. You defeated the Elder, so it is possible you may be able to save our Patriarch, brother. Please, brother, help the Goron tribe and all of Death Mountain. I'm glad we heeded the Elder's words and did not attack you. It might have been we who were sent flying. Yeah. You must be proud. Beating up old men. Yeah. The fact that you got here got by so many Gorons to get here was shocking, but to beat the Elder, I'm in utter disbelief. Neither humans nor Gorons should make judgments based on appearance, I suppose. Who would have imagined the Elder losing? I know, the Elder let you win. There is no other way a tiny thing like you could have won. These mines are sacred ground that even we rarely enter, brother. But we do not have the strength to save the Patriarch. We have no choice. Did you really win without cheating? No. If I find out that you cheated, human, you will pay. The Elder has given his permission, so you are welcome to enter. Funny that extended to real life. Yeah. Goron mines. The fire dungeon. The obligatory fire dungeon. I guess this was kind of like before Nintendo had managed to figure out things like haze effects and bump maps as well, it looks like, and specular maps. Everything's just kind of texture with no, like, lighting effects on it. It's weird. I feel like I remember this game having, like, haze effects for, like, heat. But I guess not. It's not cheating if it's just to be equal in weight while having less mobility. I guess. It's true. I used to read their brother lines in the voice of Hulk Hogan, but since he's downside, it's not been as fun. Yeah. GameCube games rarely had bump maps. I can only recall Star Wars 3 right now. Maybe the GameCube version does. I don't know. Wii U is different looking. The haze not. Yeah, maybe the port fucked something up. Because I feel like no port is ever done perfectly. There's always some sort of like fuck up somewhere. And it's usually sacrificing things like shader effects, lighting effects, transparency, stuff like that. Or like model animations. Like the Ratchet and Clank HD trilogy is full of loads of like animation issues with the models and everything. I think I fucked up. little worm thing. Oops. He's got little wings. Why would that hurt him? He literally lives in lava. I mean, maybe the force of a projectile is different. We're made of water and can still drown. Yeah, but we don't live in water, though. Room also reminds me of Metroid Prime. Yeah, I need to play through those games on stream at some point. Maybe once I'm done with, like, my whole Zelda playthrough, I will do a Metroid playthrough. Oh, you fucking slug thing. I really do feel like there was a haze effect in this room. I might just be misremembering. Might be thinking of Ocarina of Time. Did Ocarina... I don't think Ocarina of Time had a haze effect. I don't think the N64 was capable of that. If I did a Metroid playthrough, though, I definitely think I would do that in a chronological order. As opposed to my Zelda playthrough, which is in release order. Because the Metroid series has, like, a way more definitive timeline. Whereas Zelda is just like, Release order is chronological order, except for Prime and spin-offs. That's not true. Because Metroid 2 was all about killing all of the Metroids. That's why the baby Metroid being a thing was important. By the end of Super Metroid, the Metroids don't exist anymore. Whereas Metroid Prime, which came out after Super Metroid, has Metroids in it. Because it takes place before Metroid 2, or Super Metroid, I think. I think Prime is the only outlier in terms of release order stuff. But I believe the Prime series takes place before Super Metroid does? Or before Metroid 2? Metroid Prime is not chronologicalized with release date, yeah, but the main games are, yeah. Yeah, the Prime, I do think you're right in that the Prime series is like the main outlier. So I think that basically means that my playthrough would go Metroid, Prime series, Metroid 2. And then so on and so forth. Except, should I play the OG Metroid 2? Or the 3DS remake? Because the 3DS remake's kind of fun, actually. And it doesn't really, like... It doesn't butcher the original. It just kind of adds in stuff. And streamlines things a little bit. Yeah, Zero Mission is better than 1 in general. Yeah, except it's fucking hard to get 100% items in Zero Mission. I remember that being a pain in the ass. It actually, like, hurt my fingers at some points to do that. Can't say about the 3DS Remaker 2 because I haven't played either versions. I have played it, and I definitely think it's a fun game. Yeah, I think I would actually rather play Zero Mission over the original Metroid. Original Metroid's fucking hard. I have completed it, but only with, like, the use of a guide. That was generally the case for, like, all the original Nintendo games. Like, even Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. I had to use a guide to complete them. Is this supposed to be, the Dongo? Now that I think about it, was that a Dongo? OG Metroid literally doesn't have a map, yeah. Yeah, that was the case for Zelda 1 and 2 when I did them on stream as part of this playthrough. If I had not used a guide for Zelda 2, I would have given up. That game is fucking ridiculous. I guess this isn't the Dongo. They're very different in this game. Did you play Metroid Dread? I did. I enjoyed it. But it was a little bit too linear for a Metroid game, I think. And all of the areas kind of blended into one another. But I did enjoy it. Not linear if you know how to break the game. That's true. Didn't they, like, didn't they preempt that by, like, having special scenes if you manage to, like, cut past certain sections? Ah, yes, the magnesis. Why do I get this weird feeling that there's like a treasure chest down there? Oh, look at him. He's so small. Ah. I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Amoto is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. Key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. Are you aware that you are smoking? You got a map. I hear Uku somewhere around here. There she is. Phew, free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we've found each other, let's stick together for a bit, hmm? I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. Link isn't grossed out this time. Disgusting. Disgusting thing. Chicken tits. Yep. Just like Mario Kart 8. Does Mario Kart World also have like anti-grav stuff in it as well? Or did they just get rid of that completely? Mario Kart World has no anti-grav. Okay. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 had it. That was like its whole selling point at the start. And then Mario Kart 8 kind of went on for so long that they just kind of forgot that that was the gimmick. You know, I think I've come to recognize something. There's a type of people who are way more angry. Like, obviously the Switch came out, it's expensive, Mario Kart World is expensive, and people were angry about it. That's generally the thing. I have discovered a person that is way more angry, and it is people who are angry at others for buying the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. To me, I want to get a Switch 2 at some point. Maybe when it's cheaper, which may not ever happen, but also just when I can afford it. But I have learned that there are people that are really fucking angry at others for buying them. And it's like, okay. Like, down to just, like, harassing people for having bought a Switch 2. And it's like, people are allowed to do what they want with their money. Yeah, there's a whole, it's very vitriolic, very like, the thing is like, I don't do that shit anymore because it's like, it's so easy to be so hypocritical with that stuff. As soon as you start getting angry at other people for like buying something or spending their money on a product that you personally don't agree with, then like, you do not realize that there are so many things that can be said about that stuff, your stuff that you buy as well. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is different. I will say with that. Hogwarts Legacy is a different thing. But like, yeah, there are some people that just get so angry about it, and it's like, bro, chill. Dragon Age Veilguard, Pokemon, etc. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna buy a Pokemon game because I just don't like them anymore. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna get fucking angry at someone just because they decide they want to buy it. Zaxion. I wouldn't be a fan of anyone who bought the game, but at the same time, you can't exactly stop people from buying it. No. No, you can't. So there's like, what's the point of being angry about it? Don't be angry at the people that did buy it. Be angry at the fucking transphobe on Twitter ruining actual trans people's lives. Control the things that you can control. And be angry at the things that you can do something about. TOS update made me not do it out of pure spite to Nintendo. What was the TOS update? I want to get a Switch 2 at some point because I'm sure there will be games in the future that I want to play on it. And also, I like the look of Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think it looks like a fun game, and I really like Donkey Kong's new design. And it's also not as expensive as Super Mario World. If you do anything Nintendo doesn't like when playing online, they can just break your console. Break your console if they think you're being naughty and hacking it or breaking TOS stuff. So you can only get digital game keys for cartridges and not physical games. Wait, what? You only get digital game keys for cartridges and not physical games. Oh, so like if you buy a game in a shop, it's just gonna be a digital game key. Wait, does that mean they're not selling cartridges anymore? Game data isn't actually on the cartridge, you have to download the game. Oh, that's kind of shit. I mean, at least you still get a cartridge, I guess, but yeah. Cartridge is just a key. That's probably so that they don't have to spend so much money like physically distributing everything. I can actually understand how that is a money saver. Cause like, let's be honest, like there's not really much reason for games to exist in a physical sense anymore, except as just like a collecting thing. And some people just like to buy physical. Games not being limited by cartridge size, yeah. It's to avoid reselling for sure. Oh yeah, that is a good point as well, yeah. Wait, didn't Xbox try to pull that shit and everyone got angry at them for it? Think about preserving games when online support is pulled, which Nintendo is notorious for. That is a good point. Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of affect that. I didn't think about that. It's about preservation. Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of shit now that I think about it. Well, I guess it's once again up to pirates to actually preserve video games. Why? I don't understand how companies can... Like... I don't understand how anyone can make something and then not want to preserve it. Like, I'm sure they keep the source code and all that shit. But just like... Like, imagine writing a book and then just being like, I don't care if people just like, no, this book, you can only read it like once and then it just disappears from existence. Like, I would want the things I create to stick around. Barn! Oh god. Hey, listen! Hi, Fawn. How was Minish Cap? How you doing? I need to scroll up a second. I just missed some messages. Anyways, if I buy a Switch 2, it's going to be used. Yeah. Think about the Super Mario All-Stars 3D game, which had 64 Sunshine Galaxy on it, and they only made the game for a limited time. Because Nintendo can preserve it by selling it back to you with a paid subscription service like Nintendo Online. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They want you to only play new games and then pay more for the same game but re-released. Yeah. How was Minish Cap? Let me give you a shout out. Barnero is also doing his Zelda journey. He is currently on Minish Cap. So Farn is technically doing the opposite of me. Where I am playing the Zelda games in release order, Farn is playing them in the timeline order. You know, the totally official and definitely not a House of Cards timeline. He's doing okay. He's finally got around being a bit spook. Nice. Oh, I've already been here. We were just talking about the Switch 2 and stuff. Basically saying that, like, I've realized there are people... There's, like, people who are angry about the prices and everything, and that's fair, like, understandable. But I've discovered that there's an even angrier type of person. And that is people who get really fucking angry at other people who buy the Switch 2. You know? And it's like, they're bit like just upset. It's like, you bought one! Like that kind of weird angry. It's like, the weird arguments that I've seen is like, oh, it's like, it seems to be making, the posts that I've seen in particular, they seem to be trying to make fun of people who complained about the price, but then bought a Switch 2 anyway. But I'm like, how do you have proof that those are the same people? Yes, there were a lot of people commenting on the price, but the thing is, when they announced the price, I was definitely like, oh, fuck, that's expensive. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to save up a lot of money to get one. You know? But they seem to be thinking that there's a whole world of people that have just... They seem to be thinking that every single person that bought a Switch 2 was exactly the person that was complaining about the price as well. And it's like, bro, you just made up a person in your head. There are probably some people that complained about the price and then bought a Switch 2 anyway. But they seem to just be angry at anyone that buys one. I don't know, it's weird. Starting Skyward Sword first must have been brutal. Yeah. Yeah. Next is Zelda Fun Years Blade, and after that Zelda Fun Years Blade 2, and then Four Swords maybe. Yeah. Not angry at people for buying a Switch 2. The big company will find out after fucking around sooner or later when people can't buy games anymore. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's the kind of thing. That kind of thing is just gonna happen. You know? Like, GTA 6. GTA 6, I think, is going to be the peak. I think GTA 6 is going to be the peak of what our industry is able to deal with. I reckon when that game comes out, and it's a fucking expensive price, but people buy it anyway because GTA 6, then there's going to be shit tons of stories coming from the developers and the people who worked on that game of the probably horrible mistreatment that they are going through right now. And then people will be like, oh, they crunched horribly and you bought the game anyway. Blah, blah, blah. You complaining about it. Blah, blah, blah. But I think in terms of AAA, I think that's going to be... I think GTA 6 is where it's going to start to break down horribly, I think. The creators of the game may want to preserve the game, but for the company, it's just money spent that doesn't give any profit. Yeah. Both can be true. I can be annoyed at coughing up money for something I think should be cheaper. It's literally my job to keep up with gaming, but I think the price is too much. Do I therefore not spend money despite it being my career? Yeah, exactly. It's a lose-lose situation, because if people don't buy, Nintendo may not even change prices, but will be like, oh no, original games and good hardware doesn't sell. Oh well, back to being shit. Well, it's also like the Wii U didn't sell very well, right? but I don't recall that, like, having a huge price cut or anything. Like, the 3DS did. The 3DS had a huge price cut. And then as an apology to all the people who bought it at launch, they gave us the ambassador scheme. Outrage culture is all the rage, yeah. Did you see the shit coming out of Mind's Eye, the Cyberpunk GTA made by former GTA devs? No. I haven't heard about that. Outrage culture, yeah. It looks like a PS3 game and was being billed as the next GTA to usurp its title and is dog shit. Oh, okay. So trying to be like, it's the World of Warcraft killer. My cats are acting insulted. I didn't give them attention for the last 4 hours. Oh, babies. They refused to release review copies so nobody could see. That's never a good sign. You remember when they did that shit with Sonic Boom? Oh. Someone who's marketed as a game killer is already doomed. I thought it was the Hitman devs that were making it, but it turns out they were publishing it. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter how good or bad it is. Yeah, like, fuck, what was it? Back 4 Blood? Back 4 Blood literally advertising itself on made by the same people who made Left 4 Dead, which turned out to be a lie. There was like 2 guys involved that were also on, they weren't even on like the main team for Left 4 Dead or something. And it was selling itself on being like, it's better than Left 4 Dead. Have a good night, Alex. Sleep well. Can I just like walk through that? Yeah. It's like, push this box. And I'm like, I don't need to. Spiritual sequel that lasted a good 2 weeks. I tried the beta. I played the beta for Back 4 Blood. And I was just like, man, this is garbage. And I hate this whole, like, card perk system. So I'm probably not going to buy this. And then it came out, and everyone bought it. And within, like, 2 weeks, everyone was like, yeah, this is shit. Doesn't look like PS3, but definitely looks like a mobile game. Why I get fed up with nostalgia bait and spiritual successors, because they're always so shallow and unimaginative. It is just generally, it's generally good to be inspired by something, but not trying to be something. It's why the second ukulele game was just like way better than the first one. Because they were just like, well, that didn't work, let's just do our own thing, maybe. It's like they're just being made to cash in on something that was good, yeah. Ooh. Still got my hopes up for Armed Fantasia and Penny Blood, but it looks like those games are just never gonna happen. That is my first time hearing of those games. I can roll up the wall. Treasure chest. Whoop. It's gonna be useless. Oh no, it's a piece of heart. I thought it was gonna be a stamp. You know what? I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna Google if Twilight Princess HD had a haze effect removed. Because oops. Twilight Princess HD heat. No. Haze effect. Special successes to wild arms and shadow huts. Oh. Twilight Prince whose has remover. Heat effect? What do you call it? Like, I would call it like a heat haze, right? Twilight Princess Fire Temple. Maybe I'm thinking of Skyward Sword. Maybe I'm thinking like Skyward Sword had that effect. Doesn't look like it from the images that I can see. I guess I'm just misremembering. Heat Mirage, yeah. And for those who also is also the guy who handled. Oh god, yeah. Skyward Sword did have an odd effect. Yeah, for some reason I thought that maybe this game had that same, like, heat mirage effect. But I guess I must just be misremembering. I thought maybe, like, the HD port had it, like, removed for some reason. Stamp. Oh, it's keep. No. Color filter depending on the distance? Yeah. Fish! Is it just... I think I see some fish I haven't caught before. You ready for the best fishing ever? No, I don't want you, Green Gill. I want the other, different one. Go away. That one. I see it there. Come on. Up, 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 up. What, you don't want it anymore? Come on. Yes. Nope, I don't want that one. I don't know what type this is. Yay, it's new! A Hyrule Bass. God, I forgot how shit moving through water is. I can't wait till we get the Zora Tunic. His hat shouldn't be doing that. But okay. Oh, that is a thing that's broken. The hat physics. Because I definitely remember the hat going upside down in the original. Beef fishing in Zelda again. We know that leads to madness. No, because this is not Ocarina of Time. Stream Breath of Fire, but it's Onky the fishing game. This game has no hat physics. No, it does. It's, or at least it's supposed to. But they may have broken it. Oh, the young human. I am pleased to see you make it this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gor Ibizo. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. Now, there is one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There is something that may help you, a weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Hello? Hi, Bee! It's a beef on beef. Oh. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I alt-tabbed. And Evan Bear, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's beef. Meow. Oh, how is GeoGuessr? That's always a chill time. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We are playing some Twilight Princess. We have just met with another Goron. And about to get important item. No, please! I will come in! Yeah. See, you've made it to the Gorons. Yes, yes, we have. Good, only landed on the opposite side of the earth once. Oh, please stop! No! Ah! Very aggressive. Thank you. Only landed on the opposite side of the earth once. Like it only gave it, like everything else was in America, is that what you're saying? Like it only gave you other places once. Just Nats and movies. Thank you for the follow as well. Wait, he said there was a treasure up ahead. I thought it might be in this room. Is it not in this room? I guess it's over here. I figured you had to beat him in sumo soup for it. No. I do remember there is a mini boss. And that's generally how it goes in Zelda games, is you get the item from the mini boss. GeoGuess was fun. We went around the world, including Australia, Finland, and Norway. Ooh, I'm from Finland. We love Finland. Bum bum bum. It's a big boy. I guess this is the closest to like a big goron that they have in this game. Oh, human. What business does a human have coming here? None, no business. This is a forbidden place. I will protect this treasure from you. Oh, belly. I like fist weapons. I want his fist weapons. I can't see. Camera. Oh, Jesus. That's not fair. I was inside him. I mean... Oh, God. Yeah, that didn't work. Smash his fist weapon, you say, beef, please? Shut up. Yeah, I was born in Finland, but I've grown up in Wales. So I kind of think of myself as like half Finnish, half Welsh. Oh boy, oh, I'm sliding. It's a God-fearing Christian stream. Oh, he's got a little onion. He's got an onion head. Oh, that hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe? Ah, so that is why you are here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. How did he know that the lava would do this? I was thinking, like, how are we going to get back up, though? He is lava prediction. With skills like yours, even the patriarch can be brought back to his senses. Take the hero's weapon and save our patriarch. Bum, 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 bum. We got the bow! This treasure of the Gorons is said to have once belonged to a hero from the past. Oh, that was weird at camera angle, but okay. Move that there, and I'm gonna move that there. Now we have like one of the most useful items in Zelda games. There's another slug somewhere? Why is it still evil music? Oh, I guess it's for ammo. Totally not BMOS at all. The Uku? Yes. Except for Wind Waker? Is it not useful in Wind Waker? I feel like it's kind of useful in Wind Waker. I guess it's because the aim is weird in Wind Waker. Like, it doesn't go in a straight line. That's what I always found. The bow is only right near at the end. What, because of the light arrows? You never go in a straight line before. It's true. It's such threatening music, and then you look at it and it's just a tiny little slug thing. You know what would be really handy in real life is if music like this played whenever there was an enemy near you. Like, imagine you're on a bus and then someone comes on and you just hear this music start playing. And you're just like, I need to get off. I need to leave this bus. Why do I hear boss music? You're at home alone and you're just making tea? Oh no! Oh, actually, I take it back. It would be horrible. Ah, you are here at last. I heard that you might pay a visit. Young human, I am far-sighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form. But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now to the patriarch's room. Oh, handprints. Oh, and Dodongo wall decorations. Right, I need to look at my mini-map because there's probably a whole bunch of items that I have not. There's a chest I missed, which actually might be on the way. There's a chest up there. Actually, I'm pretty good. There's only like 3 chests that I haven't got. And I'm pretty sure we can get them on the way. That's a lot of slugs. No. Phoenix. How you doing? Whoa. Done with work for the day. Nice. Oh, that was weird. It flipped my view, obviously. No chest. There is one over here. Yippee. Oh, the hat goes upside down here, but it didn't go upside down in that other room. I guess the bridge is just weird. Now I head up this way. Bum, bum, bum. What the fuck is that? Oh, I know. I remember this because of the one time when I tried to do 100% completion for this game. There is one chest up there in the top right that we literally cannot get until we get the claw shot. And then you're gonna come all the way back through this dungeon just to go get that chest. Oh god, camera. I hate that chest. It's such... I think it's like the... It's from what I remember anyway. I feel like it's the only chest in the game that it's like... Nope, come back to this dungeon later to get it. And I hate that shit, because like, usually there's never any reason to come back to a dungeon. A stamp! The letter H. page for how am I supposed to use this with no online support. Literally cannot even buy this game on the... If it was ever sold on the Wii U eShop, you can't buy it anymore. How am I supposed to find a disc copy? Hello again? VR Noel, hello. Oh my gosh, it's Captain Teo. I know them from Ferality. Hello, VR Noel. How was your stream? Let me give you a shout out. League of Legends. Oh, how was League of Legends? I haven't played that game. I don't want to play that game. So Twilight Princess and had to pop by. That's very kind of you. Thank you. We are just almost at the end of the Goron mines in Twilight Princess. I was just pointing out a treasure chest that we literally have to backtrack to get to way later in the game. Just to get a heart piece, I'm pretty sure. But how was League? Did you have fun? League was actually super chill. It's supposed to be continue Lies of P, but it's so unbearably hard today that I was alone in the mood for any story-focused games. Spontaneously had a League session with a friend. That's understandable, yeah. It has been... Yeah, I'm very glad that I got a portable air conditioner unit for my room last year. Because I live in an attic room, and it's usually such a fucking ball ache in the summer. All of the heat in the house rises up to my room. So I got that last year, and it has been a huge blessing. I definitely recommend if you're able to. Does he save on money in the winter? Yeah, exactly. Because I love the cold. I absolutely love the cold. I'm one of those freaks that goes around in like a shorts and t-shirt in the freezing cold weather. And I'm just like, ah, it's so lovely. Gonna try and bring buy an aircon this weekend. I'm on the top floor and it's awful today. Yeah, I understand your suffering. Ooh, a fairy. I don't think I have a spare bottle. Nope, yes I do. It can be pricey getting an aircon thing in the UK. Because they're not the usual thing, obviously. But if you can find one that works with like whatever window setup that you have in your room, I really, really recommend it. Especially if you're like me, where as soon as it gets hot, I just deactivate. I cannot. I'm like a computer and I just overheat. It's just especially bad today because not only is it super hot but extremely humid. Oh yeah. Yeah, I live right next to the beach. So it's always humid here. It's always super fucking humid when it gets hot. Ow. So many of them. Ah! I just died. I'm able to consider it a disability aid, so I can use my benefit for it, luckily. Oh, nice. Is this your first playthrough, or just a casual? This is... I don't know. I played this game originally back on the Wii. Then I got the Wii U version. I've played this game a few times. No, essentially like last year or the year before, I started a playthrough on stream of all of the Zelda games in release order, bar a few things like the CDI games and some of the like other obscure ones like Link's Crossbow Training and all that. And I skipped the Oracle games as well because I just didn't feel like playing them. And then I had a break for a bit because I got burned out. And now I'm back to them, and we're playing Twilight Princess. And I'm enjoying it. I did accidentally skip a couple, though. I accidentally skipped Four Swords Adventures, Minish Cap, and I'm pretty sure some of the DS games came out before Twilight Princess, maybe. I'm not sure. But I'll go back to them. It's not necessarily important that I stick to the release order, but that's just like what I'm playing them in. I do a yearly Majora's Mask playthrough myself. Same. I don't even plan them. So sometimes I'm just like, oh, what do I play? What do I play? I'll just play Majora's Mask again. Must take a long time. Yeah, but I like doing it. I do it with like a few games here and there. The big bad boss. I always love doing like a series playthrough now and then, like Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank is always like one of my go-to series to play through. Sometimes you just get the itch, yeah. It's Sauron. This was like one of the trailer bosses. Pull it. Like, I think that's something that's missing from the newer Zeldas. Is like really cool music that plays in when the enemy like has a weak point, you know, or like the moment to attack. Like this game does that really well. There's like lots of really cool things they do with the music in this game. Uh-oh. Yeah, the boss themes are so good in this game. Oh, like, Xant's music, Xant's boss fight music is so fucking good. Like, best boss music. Best boss in the game as well, I think. Oh, actually, no, Star-Lord. Star-Lord's my favorite boss in the game. Like, kudos to the music designer for this game, I reckon. Probably had some of the coolest boss ideas, yeah, for sure. Well, it's because, like, here, it combines the two items that you get for this dungeon. messed up. Aw. Well, thank you for popping by and for raiding. I appreciate it. I very much do. This is why heart containers are bad for you. Actually, I think it's that thing that's bad for you, not the heart container. Now we have 2 fused shadows. 3, technically, Midna. You know, you've been very helpful so far, so as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness, who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. Damn. Still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury, how does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Oh, I love when there's a Zelda character that actually has character and develops. It's Jojo. What am I doing here? My head, it aches. Wish they'd actually make a companion like this genuinely evil every once in a while. Well, she's not evil. She has a point. But then she also, like, understands her own criticism. Because, like, she criticizes Zelda for basically being born into a world where she is, like, a nice, cutchy, like, royal princess. But then she's also, like, but then she was born that way. She was born into that, you know? So it's just, like, she's kind of aware of her own, like, thing. So, like, hands down one of my favorite companions in the series. Same. I like her, and I quite like the newest one in the Zelda game. The one where you play as Zelda. I can't remember its name though. I think it's called Try. I think it's just called Try. Yeah. I mean, like, that was a twist in a Zelda game. Like, you get a companion and at the end it's revealed they were Ganon all along or something. Oh, like Hilda. Yeah, like Hilda. Yeah. Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah. I really like the companion in Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, Kirby games do have a tendency to just be like, here's your companion, he's going to be evil by the end. And Pixar films. Well, no, not just Pixar films, Disney films. For the longest time, any Disney film that had a villain had to be like a twist villain. Like, ever since The Incredibles. And Toy Story 2, actually. Heroic beef. North of here, across the plain and past the Great Stone Bridge, in the lands guarded by the spirit Laneru. You shall find one who you seek. Beef. Single Kirby game actually always meant to. There's quite a few. There's a lot of good ones. Ilya. You've got to save Ilya. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on, Beef. See, I'm fine now. Remember what I told you back in Ordon Beef? When I grow up, we're gonna be just like you, Beef. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. Baby's just like, I ain't bowing. Heroic Beef. Forgotten Kingdom is a good place to start. Yeah, Forgotten Kingdom's good. Yeah. I also think, it's cool. It has a different name depending on America or Europe. I think it's called Triple Deluxe in Europe. It was on the 3DS, and it was before Planet Robobot. But it might have been called something different in the US. I can't remember. I think this is probably a good place to finish it, because we're going to have to do a whole bunch of exploring and getting things. Da, 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 da. Much has happened here, but at last I feel joy beginning to return to this village, thanks to you. Even Tallow, who was so saddened by the incident with Colin, has at last recovered his good spirits. That young boy wanted dearly to help, so he keeps watch from the observation platform now. Lookout platform is high above the bomb shop. I'm sure that if he were to go there to speak to Tallow, he would be happy. We'll do that next time on Dragon Ball Z. Bum, bum, bum. They're bringing out a Switch 2 exclusive expansion to the Kirby game? Yeah. Yeah. I guess they're trying to initiate people buying, give people a reason to buy a Switch 2, which my argument for that would have been wait to release it until you have a library of games to release it with, instead of just one and upgrades for existing games. But whatever. Continue playing? No. No, it is time to turn the console off. Baby. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Another 5 gave him a similar thing. A lot of countries had it as Quest 64. Over here it was called Holy Magic Century. I think I have seen bits of that game, but I never played it. I have been playing a lot of old... I've still got like my N64 and my GameCube, but I've been playing them on emulators recently because I found out that there's a website called Retro Achievements that a lot of emulators have built into their system now. So you can like earn like achievements playing old games on emulators and stuff, which is fun. Gives me like a different reason to play them again instead of just on my TV. Okay. Let's see who we can raid. Let me have a look-see. Boop, boop, boop. Doobity boop. Let's see. There's quite a few people streaming again. I have too many friends. Too many friends. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the raids, everyone. Very kind of you. Oh god, it's basically just a decision out of like who out of these like 15 to 20 people do I want to raid. Ryder is playing Fallout 4. We could go say hello to Ryder. Ryder loves Fallout. And I think he tolerates Fallout 4 because it's based in Boston, I think? Right? And he's from Boston? Is it based in Boston? Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the person that we should raid. That doesn't rhyme. Also, hi, Wowofi. Yeah, we'll go say hello to Ryder. Yeah, Ryder's from Boston, so I guess that's why he really likes Fallout 4, despite its, not goodness, I will describe it as. Alright, well, we will be back on Wednesday, most likely, to play more Bug Snacks with Vert. Wednesday or tomorrow, I don't know. I will have to check with him and see. Despite it being Fallout 4, yeah, basically. Thank you everyone for chilling tonight. We did another dungeon. I don't know if we'll be able to, like, do the 3rd dungeon by the end of next stream. Twilight Princess is usually pretty good at having, like, a decent sized chunk of things to do between dungeons. But we'll see how it goes. Vert, yes, Vert. The baby. I hope you all have a good week. I will see you next time. Take care. Lots of love. Big smooches. Stay safe. Have a lovely night, everyone. Bye.